Welcome back for what you all love. You're going to love this one because it is a full-fledged cuckery debate. And you're going to watch a miracle happen here. You're going to watch a metamorphosis happen before your very eyes. It starts out with this black couple comes up, and they are giving me the run-of-the-mill CNN bullshit. You know, just the cookie cutter, Russia, tax return, blah, blah, blah. We heard it all a million times before. And then halfway through this super cuck, I mean this young, dumb super cuck cuts in. And because this kid was so stupid, and I'm trying to talk to him, trying to make sense to him. The black guy's older, you know, I guess he's in his 50s, maybe late 40s. So he's got some life experience. The young cuck ain't got crap, right? So after the young cuck burns himself out with his stupidity, the original cuck starts coming around. Well, after seeing that idiocy that was on display, he actually starts listening to me. And by the end of the conversation, it's like, you know, you may got something here, kind of a deal. So this is a prime example of the stupidity of the cucks, the super cucks, the young cucks, turning what might be moderate liberals off. So they're actually doing a better job of turning people towards reason than I am. So it's super cuckery working for us. It's amazing. So I think you're going to really enjoy this one. Unfortunately, I only had one of the cameras on through half of the debate, so you don't get the full force of the super cuck in this. But it's still an extraordinary video. It was a day of extraordinary videos. This was just one of them. And anyway, you know what you do. If you like it, you like it. If you care, you share. And back me up. Damn it, put something in the kitty, because I tell you, it ain't easy out there. I've been spending a lot of money, putting a lot of money out for equipment that has busted or you know, it's run its course. I need new cameras. I mean, batteries are running out. Things. I mean, believe me, I'm putting out more money than I'm taking in. So I really need your help. If I'm going to stay out there and keep on doing this and fighting this fight, you got to go ahead and back me up and put something in that kitty. So no fooling, okay? After this video, go get one of my designs. And I haven't seen anybody buy anything for a while, so I need someone to go buy something to make sure the store is viable. I mean, you know, so I don't know what the hell's going on here, but, you know, if you don't buy something, put something in my PayPal account. You go to my site, put something, sign up for Patreon. Do something, damn it. All right? All right. Anyway, you know, it's a spiritual battle. We're fighting on a material plane, and damn it, I need that material to fight it. So, anyway, here we are. God bless you all. Let's get on the street.
Why would that happen?
Now we both know Donald's going to jail as soon as he get out of office.
Why would he be going for
Man, that guy done did everything. Everybody around him is going to jail. How he could not be
No, give me a reason. I'm asking you to give me a reason he would be going to jail.
Okay.
Lying is for what? Give me a lie. Give me a lie.
Well, he'd have to lie to Congress to go to jail or the FBI.
Right, but he lied to the public.
What did he lie about? What did he lie about?
Oh, he lied about all kinds of stuff like that.
Well, I mean, keep on asking for examples, you know.
Well, his tax returns to start with, his tax returns were never audited, and he's still not.
Well, the tax returns, again, are not impeachable, and you don't go to jail for it.
I know, but you asked me what he lied about. He did. He lied about that.
Why?
He lied about the woman that he said he never dealt with, that he didn't pay off. He lied about that. He
Yeah,
lied-
but who lost in court then? Who has who owns who? She lost and she owes him.
Oh, really? When?
Oh yeah, she lost in court. She owes him $250,000.
Probably because she opened her mouth when that settlement said that she wasn't supposed to
But
talk
it doesn't
about
make
it.
no difference. She's the one that lost in court.
But
she's the one that owes him.
I know, but you asked,
She lost.
But you asked
She
me what
lost.
But you asked me what he lied about. And
Yeah,
I'm
but
telling you.
you say he's going to jail. He goes go to jail for lying. So again, what's
Well,
you know.
he's going to wind up going to jail for the Russia stuff, for
What Russia stuff?
well, because all of his
What
people-
Russia stuff?
the stuff that everybody's getting in trouble about that they've already
No,
collusion.
nobody that went to jail went to had nothing
Not yet.
to do with Russia.
Not yet.
Well,
But
we
it's
keep
coming.
on hearing that, but this whole thing, Russia's out of the news now. They don't hear anything about Russia.
Well, that's
because they haven't got jack squat. So you don't hear jack squat about it.
They actually haven't got around to that because they are talking about the information.
So can I ask you, if he colluded with Russia, can I ask you, why would Putin want to put him in office to make our military and our economy stronger? Why would he do that?
Why would he do it?
Why would Putin want Trump in office to make our economy and our military stronger?
Why did
No, answer my question.
No, I'm asking your question with a question. Why did Trump make this ex-CEO of Exxon I'm having mental blank right now. The same job Hillary had. You know what I'm trying to say.
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Our Secretary of State. Trump, along with Exxon, and they actually had, I know you know this, and there's no way for you not to know this. They had a massive deal going on where they was about to make a lot of money with Russia. Billions upon
Are you
billions.
talking about Uranium One?
No, I'm not talking.
Why are we talking about it? Why? Because she's the one that sold, when she was Secretary of State, 20% of her uranium to Russia.
Did she sell it
And
to
that's on
herself,
record.
or she sell it to?
Well, she's the one that benefited from $145 million went into the Clinton Foundation coffers from Russia to her after that deal. So she's the one. Now, if you want to talk about Russia, because this just came out about the dossier.
Okay.
Because Steele, you know that Collins released the Steele testimony? Mm-hmm. All right. The Steele testimony, the guy they say they got all the information from, it came out that he says all of that stuff was unverified. He says he got it off of unverified accounts from CNN. So all of that was she paid for the Steele dossier, millions of dollars that they went to the FISA court on, never telling that she paid for the dossier. That was unsubstantiated rumors that they took to the FISA court. So that's what started the investigation on the Russian investigation. A completely phony dossier. That just came out. That's in the testimony from Steele himself.
Well, I do know that she paid for it, and I do know exactly.
Well, then why didn't they tell that to the FISA court? Why wouldn't, when they went to the FISA court, why didn't they tell the FISA court that she paid for it?
Well, the point of the matter is that it opened doors. It showed us
Open doors to what? Phoniness? Open doors to lies? Open doors to start out an investigation that never should have been to begin with?
Was there a meeting in the Trump Tower with Russians?
Yes, a 20-minute meeting that started out with, we want to talk about the deal about having Russian babies being
they've
adopted.
already admitted that that's not true. They've admitted that that's
so
not true.
what if they had the meeting? So what? There was nothing that he actually
offered dirt on Hillary Clinton.
Exactly.
And they said, yeah, let's take it.
Let's do it.
What?
Exactly.
They offered dirt on Hillary, and they said, yeah, let's do the meeting.
Well, why wouldn't they?
Because
I mean, the same thing. So what? What
A hostile foreign government.
Wait, but then why the same thing can't be said about the Steele? Steele dossier. Steele says he got the information from the Russians, and that's where he got the information to go ahead and start the investigation against him.
He's not part of a campaign.
You're having a double standard, pal.
How?
You're saying it can't go two ways.
The investigation
And
is
who
not
gives
based
it?
on the Steele dossier.
Then let's look at what's the idiot, the pencil neck, bug-eyed idiot Democrat who got the
I thought
phony.
you was talking about his son-in-law.
Who got the phony phone call from a Russian, an alleged Russian. I mean, he taped it too. So he said, yes, we got information on Donald Trump, him and the peeing naked pictures. Oh yeah, great. We want your contact number. We're going to call you back. We're going to call you back, and it was all bullshit.
Sure, but there's a lot of not bullshit that's been found about with the Trump investigation.
Well, show it to me. Where is it?
There's like 30 plus indictments.
None of it has to do with Russia.
Yeah, it's
None of it has to do with Russia.
It's about campaign finance.
None of it has to do with Russia. None of it.
That's not true.
Manafort, nothing to do
Over
with Russia.
13 Russian spies have been indicted for infiltrating the campaign.
No bullshit. That was Facebook. They paid $5,000 for Facebook.
That was CNN.
Dude, Robert Mueller
No. That was Facebook. The Russians paid $5,000 for Facebook ads that were in Russian. That's what you're talking about.
I'm not. Robert Mueller.
That's not true.
That's not
13 Russians they'll never see. They'll never come over. They indicted 13 Russians in Russia? Are you serious? Are you serious?
They did it just for the record.
Are you serious? These guys are going to come over? Like they're going to have a trial on these guys? Are you serious? That's what you're working on?
You just said that the Mueller investigation has found nothing to do with Russia. He literally indicted 13 Russians.
Exactly.
So you're wrong.
But
You're right.
Wait.
He asked me what Trump lied at. He said, prove it with some
every
signs.
day.
You can indict a ham sandwich. It doesn't make any difference. These 13 Russians are never coming over here. And it was for
But they
what?
were indicted.
Because they bought $5,000 worth of Facebook ads.
His national security advisor was indicted for improper contact with the Russians, with the Kremlin. Michael Flynn. Heard of him?
Oh, that was not for the rep. Bullshit.
Yes, it was.
Bullshit.
Yes, it was.
Bullshit.
Okay, you could say bullshit. That doesn't make it not true.
Yeah. I spoke to a guy out here that was a lieutenant colonel who worked personally with General Flynn. This is about, matter of fact, you can look at my YouTube about this one. And I asked him, I says, why did Flynn plead guilty to that non-charge? I mean, that thing that he says it was to keep his son out of jail.
If it was a non-charge, why would he be going to jail?
It's to keep his son out of jail. Because you understand that Mueller's a fixer. Mueller is the kind of, and Weissman
he's not.
is a
Michael Cohen's a fixer.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's a fixer.
Dude,
Okay.
he's a Republican. He's an independent investigator. He was a Republican.
You really believe? He
was appointed by Bush.
I don't give a damn. I mean, it doesn't make any difference. You really
It does.
believe?
It makes a
You
difference.
really believe the deep state gives a fat
There's no
rat's
such thing as
ass?
the fucking deep state.
There isn't?
That's some Fox News bullshit.
Oh, there is? Oh, man. Oh, I'm glad you said that. No such thing as the deep state, huh? All right. So I suppose this professor, who is a
You can write a
Peter
book
Dale
about
Scott,
anything. That'll make
Peter
it true.
Dale Scott,
That book was so Dracula.
Berkeley professor. This doesn't exist.
There's a professor
There's no
that says
such thing
ghosts
as
are
a deep
real.
state.
Does that mean that ghosts are real?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Your son, you are about as clueless as you can possibly get.
I'm actually not.
If you
I read
think
a
there's
lot
no
of
such thing as a deep state, you
What,
can't.
tell me what the deep state is then.
Deep state are all right. The deep state is.
Who are they?
The deep state are the people that never leave the government. They aren't it. Basically, it'd be you're looking at a lot of military. You're looking at a lot of bureaucrats. But the real deep state, if you're into it, there's a great documentary to watch. You're familiar with Procter and Gamble?
Am I what?
Procter and Gamble.
No.
You're not? Okay. Procter and Gamble is arguably one of the largest conglomerates in the world. They make everything from baby powder to gunpowder. If you went to the
he was being sarcastic when he said no.
Dude,
he wasn't.
I'm not going to sit here and argue about you.
No, listen, please. If I may, you asked what the deep state was. Do you want the answer, or are you going to talk over me?
I'm going to talk over you.
Well, that's why you don't know anything.
I know a lot.
Oh, yeah, your life experience really outshines mine. You've been around for so long.
I'm not talking about life experience. I'm talking
Of course you're not. You have none.
I've been alive during this whole 2016 to 2019 investigation campaign, all this shit. I've been reading the news every
yeah,
single
you know
day.
everything.
I know a lot about this. I know obviously more than you do.
If I may. The documentary is called Thrive, T-H-R-I-V-E. Now, Procter & Gamble is indeed an international, huge, major corporation. I think it's the third largest conglomerate in the world. It's huge. Foster Gamble, heir to that vast fortune, was groomed to be a top 0.0000001%. And he has an epiphany as a young man, and he goes, holy crap. I am surrounded by psychopaths. These people are insane what they want to do. So he breaks from the elitist agenda. And he makes this documentary called Thrive. I highly recommend you watch it. The first thing he does in there is show government cover-ups for over 100 years, the things that they've been hiding from us. But then he goes into showing how a small group of elitists, through ownership, control of the media.
Do you like Alex Jones? How do you feel about Alex Jones?
I've been on a show several times.
I gotta go. It was just me, man.
I'm gonna take
That
off.
was a real idiot. Seriously, a real idiot. So he will not learn. I've given him something to watch. You watch the documentary.
Yeah, I've seen a lot. I pay attention to both sides. I'll be honest with you.
Well,
and
indeed. I mean, you understand. You see here, I'm a member of the piss party.
Oh, okay. I like that. I didn't see that. I did not see that.
When he asked what the deep state was, and I'm saying it goes way beyond the parties, because this is what they want. They want us fighting one another.
Yeah. The deep state is actually a term more than an actual party or anything like that. But I knew
no, it exists.
Yeah, no, it does exist, but they have a term for it. It's called a deep state, and it's all of the people.
Well, it's been called many things. We can talk at the Illuminati. Now, if I were to bring things up to him like the Bilderberg Group, have you ever heard of them?
Yeah, I heard of them.
These are, the rich that get together once a year and they go ahead. These are the people you're going to live.
Supposedly, the ones that actually control the country.
What they do?
Well, yeah, they do. I mean, I'm trying to be nice about it.
They do.
Yeah,
these are the real movers and shakers.
Yeah, I know.
So they don't believe us. They don't. Just bullshit. This guy's an idiot.
Yeah, from what I understand, the president somewhat answers to them.
Well,
somewhat. Yeah.
Here's the deal. Well, everybody has to kiss a part of the ring, right? See, one of the things that they're trying to get rid of him with, he's never been to a Bilderberg meeting. He never went to Bohemia Grove. He doesn't belong to any of the secret societies.
Now, I do know Obama did go to.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Most of them had. See, we've been, ever since probably Kennedy, they killed Kennedy, because Kennedy was getting out of it. He was exposing them. If you listen to the speech that got Kennedy killed, 2 weeks before they blew his head off, he gave a speech, and he named him. He said, there is a shadow government that is bigger than all other governments, that controls rules. They have when they do something wrong, it's never published. It's a great speech. You got to listen to it. It's called The Speech That Got Kennedy Killed. And he was bringing back real money. He was getting rid of the control. He was going to get rid of the Fed.
Right.
And he was going to bring back real money. That's why they killed him. It wasn't. I mean, that wasn't Oswald, obviously.
I just had a mental blank. The bank. What bank? What bank? You know what I'm talking about?
Bank of International Settlements.
Exactly. He was getting rid of that because that's who controls the money.
Well, he was getting rid of the Fed. The Bank of International Settlements is out of London, is owned by the Rothschilds, which is the largest bank that controls all the others, and controls the Fed. So, yeah, and of course, we got his debt notes now.
Right.
So the deep state is the real thing that runs things. That's why they're trying to get rid of him, because he was not part of that underground movement. The idea was and still is to bring down the United States because we are the leader, and then bring in the new world order.
They've been working on that for a while.
Thank you. You remember first Bush number one says it's coming. You can't stop it, right? He's trying to stop it.
Okay, well,
that's why you've got all the media against him. What? 6 corporations own 95% of everything we hear, read, and see.
Exactly. That's true.
And they're all owned by the Bank of International Settlements. And who owns that? The Rothschilds.
Exactly.
So you're looking at the Rothschilds, who are part of the Bohemia Grove, part of the Bilderberg Group, who are part of all these secret and semi-secret societies that know what's coming. They know that AI robotic technology is putting us all out of work.
Right.
Because the only reason, and here I'm going to get down to the nitty-gritty, the only reason the elites have kept us around this long is because they needed slave labor.
Well, of course, the American economy right now is built on our back because we got rid of all the
Thank you. Well, all of us have been slave labor.
Exactly.
I don't care who we're all working on wage slave labor, right? Well, with AI robotic technology, they don't need us anymore.
That makes it good. I understand that.
So the idea is to get rid of us. So how they get rid of us? With soft kill weapons. Feed us poison food, GMOs, put fluoride in the water, dumb us down, get us sick, spray chemicals in the air, make us sick so we can't fight back, can't think straight, 5G technology, so like our brains get scrambled.
Exactly.
So it's soft kill weapons. Look at cancer. We put $1 trillion looking for a cure for cancer, and it's gone up 3,500%. They ain't trying to cure us. They're trying to find out how to kill us.
Yeah, exactly. Because they found out overseas that heat actually treats cancer much better.
They got cures for cancer.
Yeah,
you go overseas. CBD, oils, you name it. So this is what he's trying to expose, and they're trying to stop. And they're trying to stop it. They're in trouble because they realize with the advent of the internet, this stuff is getting out. But, poor dummies like that are so caught up in still believing in the establishment, believing that these guys are telling them the truth. They're not. It's all about conditioning and brainwashing and having us all, we're going to take care of you. Global warming, a complete hoax. Why? To go ahead and get us to believe that we're the cause of the environment falling apart. Bullshit. So we have to, you got to give up your cars. You can't travel anymore. We got to put you in a little cubicle and feed you these poison foods and bye-bye now.
Right, yeah.
So it's all about killing us. This is what it's all about. He wasn't supposed to be in there. He beat out 17 established Republican candidates and then beat the ringer out, who's supposed to come in and end it for us.
Yeah.
So that's where it all comes down. She was supposed to get in and then, boom, crush this nation.
Wow. Well, I do know that there's a lot more to what you're talking about with that situation because I used to hear about it all the time. And I do notice I don't hear about it as much, about the world order. I will admit that. You don't hear as much about the Illuminati. You don't hear about the big groups that's controlling as much. So, and I never really paid attention to it until you just brought it to my attention that you don't. But you have so much being said about him until that's probably why I never paid attention to it. But I know they've been working on that world order thing for quite a while.
They're still working on it. They know they've been exposed. They know it's going in reverse. because more and more people are aware of it.
Aren't they supposed to be changing the currency in favor of the world order? If I'm not
Oh yeah, remember the was it the euro? Not the euro. Well, the euro was part of it.
Right.
But yeah, they were supposed to have a world currency.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what a lot of what this whole Bitcoin thing was about too, to make it into a cashless society. Because then they really got us by the balls.
Oh yeah, they got you there.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
So, yeah,
so but people are becoming aware of these traps. Well, we've got the internet, and that's why they're trying to destroy the internet now and control the free speech there.
Right.
See, I mean, look, even just came out with the New Zealand thing. Now you can't even show the videos of that New Zealand shooting, otherwise you're going to go to jail in New Zealand. Really? Same thing in Australia too.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that.
And then you've got guys like me out here on the street, you know, that, or like guys like Tommy Robinson, that are trying to tell the truth.
Never heard of him before.
Yeah, that they're trying to. Well, this is another guy who gets out on the street and tells the truth. See, the reason people are coming, because nobody believes these guys anymore. If you're listening to CNN and MSNBC and even Fox, you're lost. You're listening to pure propaganda.
Right.
You're listening to what they want you to believe. But now we listen to one another. I'm out here on this. Look who I talked to today earlier. I had a conversation with this guy who's an attorney for the Supreme Court of Louisiana. So I had a half-hour conversation with him about all of this, about what's going on. So people are going to turn into my YouTube channel, listen to that guy.
Well, give me your card because I want to stay in touch with you, man. Because you brought it. You know, I'm not going to tell you I'm a Trump fan, but I do like the information that you
Oh
gave.
yeah, no, listen. There are things that he's doing I like. There's things he's doing I do not like.
Right.
I mean, he's just a man in there fighting. But the one thing I do like about some of the things he's done, one of the big things he did, because pedophilia is one of the ways that they control us.
Yeah.
Right? So they entrap you. They get like when they go to Bohemia Grove, it's a big homosexual orgy, right? Then if they got cameras everywhere, if you were indulging it, then they've got you.
They got you.
Trump started the pedophile task force during his second month in office. To date, they've busted over 20,000 pedophiles. Wow. Major pedophile rings. Because they know that that's how they go ahead and trap a lot of politicians. There's a documentary called The Franklin Cover-Up. You should watch it. And this goes, we're going way back. It was during the first Bush administration. There was a guy, black guy named Larry King, who ran Boys Town, who also owned the Franklin Loan Savings and Loan. He was a sadistic pedophile who hired or put boys out into sex trafficking.
Trafficking, right.
All the way straight into the White House.
Come on, really?
This was going to be exposed in a documentary on the Discovery Channel. The week it came out, word came down from the government, destroy all copies. But, of course, not all copies are destroyed. So you can see the documentary, and there have been books written about it, whatnot, about how they use children and as sex slaves, as drug runners, as information runners, and to entrap other politicians and journalists and everything else. Because let's say you're an up-and-coming journalist, right? You're at a bar one night, you just had a great article come out, and all of a sudden this sexy young woman comes up and goes, I'm a big fan of yours, right? Plop, plop in your drink.
Yeah.
Next thing, the next morning you wake up in bed with two 6-year-olds. They got you.
I'm going to check the site out.
All right, it's a pleasure talking to you.
Pleasure talking to you.
I'm right here. I love it.
Thank you. All right.
So, I'm telling you. And it's spring break, so there'll be some more good ones. I'm hitting them over the head with global warming this weekend. And the question's going to be, are you dumb enough to still believe in global warming? Talk to me. So we'll see how that far that goes. So you know what you do. You like it, you care, you share. And of course, if you go support me. That's what you do, right? You go support me. All right, God bless you. See you on the streets.